Hey brother, now all the information on MGNREGA is available sitting at home. How much money came, how much money was spent, what development work was done, everything is available on a single click of mobile.
That's great, brother.
Social Audit, brother. Social Audit has made this task very easy. Through e-governance, we can easily see the report of Social Audit.
We'll see the social audit report, but how to view it?
Through e-governance, we can see the report of Social Audit. If you want to see the Social Audit of MGNREGA scheme, go to the official website, write www.nrega.nic.in. The home page of the website will open on the computer screen. Click on option of Social Audit. The page of MGNREGA Social Audit report will open in front of you.
Great. It has become amazing, brother. This is really becoming Digital India.
What were these people talking about one day? What is this social audit?
Hello, what are you talking about? Why are my naughty kids looking so confused?
Namaste Hariram uncle.
Stay blessed. Stay blessed.
Hariram uncle, people were talking about social audit here.
Yes Hariram uncle, what is social audit?
Yes, I will tell you. The participation of the public is necessary in every work of democracy. So Panchayats directly involve the public in the audit work. The public takes account of the work done by the government. In simple language, it is called social audit.
Is there any possibility of mistake in this?
The possibility of any kind of errors in this is negligible because the work of social audit is not done by one person but by a group of people. For example, provision of social audit has been made in Mahatma Gandhi National Employment Guarantee Scheme. According to the Act, social audit of the works related to Mahatma Gandhi National Employment Guarantee Act is required to be done twice a year by the Gram Sabha.
This is amazing! What can be more witness of strong democracy in rural areas? Uncle, tell us about it in detail.
Social Audit. The social audit is a monitor and verifies the social performance claims of the organization and institution. It is particularly and can be anti-corruption and efficiency enhancing mechanism. The Gram Sabha shall conduct regular social audit of all the projects under the scheme taken up with the Gram Panchayat. Social audit is a process by which the people, the final beneficiaries of any scheme, program, policy or law are empowered to audit such schemes, programs, policies or laws. What is a social audit? A social audit is a process to measure, understand, report and ultimately improving an organization's social and ethical performance. A social audit helps to narrow gaps between vision, goal and reality, between efficiency and effectiveness. It is a technique to understand, measure, verify, report on and to improve the social performance of the organization. Social audit creates an impact upon governance. It values the voice of stakeholders, including marginalized or poor groups whose voices are rarely heard. Social audit is taken up for the purpose of enhancing local governance, particularly for strengthening accountability and transparency in local bodies.
सरकार ने आपको सौंप दिया है वो काम, तो आप भी कुछ ना कुछ तो उसका दायित्व का निर्वहन करें। मैट क्या करते हैं कि मैट लोग जो है केवल उसमें अपनी उपस्थिति दिलवाई और उनको पूरा पैसा मिल जाता है, लेकिन वो खंती खोदने का काम नहीं करते। कोशिश आपकी हो कि आप उससे ये बोलो, हमारे हक में से आपको मजदूरी मिल रही है तो आप इस खंती को खोदो, यहाँ पे रहो।
The key difference between development and social audit is that a social audit focuses on the neglected issues of social impacts, while a development audit has a broader focus including environment and economic issues such as the efficiency of the project or program. Social audit helps to increase efficiency and effectiveness of an organization. It not only increases accountability and transparency but also leads to good governance. Social audit is an examination of assessment of program or scheme conducted with the active involvement of people and comparing official record with actual ground realities. It is a powerful tool for social transformation, community participation, and government accountability.
सामाजिक अंकेक्षण का मतलब ये है वो अंकेक्षण जो समाज के द्वारा किया जाएगा। मनरेगा या किसी भी अन्य योजना से संबंधित जो भी काम हुए हैं वो काम शासन के नियमानुसार सही तरीके से किए गए हैं या नहीं।
Section 17 of the MGNREGA has mandated social audit of all works executed under the MGNREGA. Social audit is different from financial audit. Financial audits involve inspecting and assessing documents related to financial transactions in an organization to provide a true picture of its profits, losses, and financial stability. Social audit focus on the performance of the program in fulfilling its intended social objectives and ethical vision through consultation with the range of stakeholders, including social program beneficiaries, community members, government officials, and verifying the information obtained with document and physical evidence. Thus, social audit examine and assess the social impact of specific program and policies. The process of social audit combines people's participation and monitoring with the requirements of the audit discipline. It is necessary to promote people's participation in the audit along with support provided by the independent social audit organization that facilitates the process. The social audit process is a fact-finding process. The work of the author is to investigate by cross-verifying facts and details in the records from the workers and cross-verify works at site. The authors must not view themselves as prosecutors.
Well, then you guys understood the meaning of social audit.
Yes, uncle, we understood.
Uncle, would you tell us about the features of social audit?
Yes, listen carefully.
Key features of social audit. Fact-finding, not fault-finding. Opportunity for creating awareness on entitlements and procedures. Creating a space and platform for dialogue among various levels of stakeholders. Timely redressal of grievances. Strengthening the democratic process and institutions. Building people's pressure for better implementation of programs. Objectives of social audit. Assess the physical and financial gaps between needs and resources available for local development. Create awareness among beneficiaries and providers of local social and productive services. Increase efficiency and effectiveness of local development programs. Scrutiny of various policy decisions, keeping in view stakeholder interests and priorities, particularly of rural poor. estimation of the opportunity, cost for stakeholders of not getting timely access to public services. Audit of Scheme Rules, 2011. The Audit of Scheme Rules 2011 was prepared by Ministry of Rural Development in consultation with the Controller and Auditor General (CAG) of India. These rules are also called the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Audit of Scheme Rules 2011. These rules define the process of social audit and responsibilities of Social Audit Unit (SAU), state government and the field functionaries of MGNREGA, to be followed across the country. These rules also emphasize the role of SAU, its prerequisite, the process of social audit, and the responsibilities of designated officials.
Hariram uncle, what role does the state government play in the conduct of social audit?
Yes, uncle. Does the state government do any work at its level to facilitate social audit?
Yes, wait, I will tell you everything. I know without knowing you will not be leaving me.
Social Audit Unit and its role. The state government shall identify an independent organization as Social Audit Unit for facilitate the conduct of social audit. SAU shall be responsible for the following: build capacity of Gram Sabha for conducting social audit, identify, train and deploy suitable resource persons from primary stakeholders to conduct social audit, prepare required reporting formats, resource materials, guidelines and manuals, create awareness amongst the wage seeker about their rights and entitlements, facilitate verification of records with primary stakeholders and at the work sites, host the social audit reports including action taken reports in the public domain. Social audit prerequisites. Social audit process shall be independent of any process undertaken by the implementation agency of the scheme. Implementation agency shall not interfere with the conduct of social audit. Implementation agency shall make all the information or documents available to the SAU at least 15 days prior to the date of commencement of social audit. The resource person deployed for facilitating social audit in a Panchayat shall not be resident of the same Panchayat.
Social audit is really beneficial for democracy.
It also has a major contribution in strengthening the local government.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Both of you have become intelligent.
But uncle, what is this process of social audit? Tell us about it too.
Wow, Nani, that's a great question you asked. Okay, let me tell you about that too.
Process of social audit. SAU shall prepare an annual calendar of social audit for the state. SAU shall deploy resource persons to facilitate the conduct of social audit and verify. Muster rolls, work sites, cash book, bank or PO account statement, bills and voucher and any other payment made from the fund of the scheme. wage seekers, workers, and the village community will be informed about the Gram Sabha by the resource person as well as the program officer (PO) to ensure their full participation in it. The action taken report, that is ATR, relating to the previous social audit shall be read out at the beginning of each social audit Gram Sabha. Present the social audit findings to the Gram Sabha. The social audit report will include the following findings. Verification exercise with workers and physical verification of the work site. Utilization of funds. Fulfillments of rights and entitlements of the wage seekers and workers. Transparency and accountability measures. All elected members of the Panchayat and staff involved in the implementation of the scheme under the Act shall be present at Gram Sabha. They will respond to the queries raised during the Gram Sabha. District Program Coordinator shall attend the Gram Sabha or nominate an official as an independent observer. Social audit reports will be prepared in the local language. Gram Sabha shall monitor the execution of works with the Gram Panchayat and shall conduct regular social audit of all the projects under the scheme taken up within the Gram Panchayat. Gram Panchayat shall make available all the relevant documents including the muster rolls, bills, vouchers. Measurement books, copies of sanction orders and other connected books of account and papers to the Gram Sabha for the purpose of conducting the social audit. Basis of social audit. Social audit as a team was used as far back as the 1950s. There has been increased activities and interests in the last 7 to 8 years in India. Social audit is based on the principle that democratic local governance should be carried out as far as possible with the consent and the understanding of all concerned. It is thus a process and not an event. In India, social audits are public meetings in which individuals and groups critically assess the implementation of government programs, policies, and law as well as action of private entities. Social audits are a forum that forces governments to hear the people.
You are right, Uncle. Social audit is really such a great platform which provides people to express their views to the government.
Yes, it has various different benefits.
Benefits? What are the benefits, Hariram uncle?
Many benefits, such as social audit help promote local democracy, encourages the community participation and benefits of various groups. Let me tell you about it in detail.
Benefits of social audit. Training of the community on participatory local planning. Encourages local democracy. Encourages community participation. Benefit disadvantaged group. Promotes collective decision making and sharing responsibilities. Develops human resources and social capital. Informs and educates people about their rights and entitlements. provides a collective platform for people to ask queries, express their needs and grievances. Promotes people's participation in all stages of implementation programs. Brings transparency and accountability in government schemes. Strengthens decentralized governance. To be effective, the social auditor must have the right to seek clarification from the implementing agency about any decision-making, activity, scheme, income and expenditure incurred by the agency. Consider and scrutinize existing schemes and local activities of agencies. Access registers and documents relating to all development activities undertaken by the implementing agency or by any other government department. This requires transparency in the decision-making and activities of the implementing agency. In a way, social audit includes measures for enhancing transparency by enforcing the right to information in the planning and implementation of local development activities.
Okay children, let me go. I have some work.
Okay, Hariram uncle.
You know, Nanni, today I had told my father about social audit.
Yes, I also told Pushpa auntie about it and she was very happy. She said that now we will get the exact information about all these schemes.
Yes, father gave me more information about this. He said that's very important to have some documents for social audit.
Which documents one day?
Yes, wait, let me tell you about it.
Public documents for social audit. All budget allocations, beneficiary lists, muster rolls, bills, vouchers, accounts, etc. must be available for public scrutiny. All applications for license or permit and certificates issued by local self-government institutions must have a serial number. Registers indicating date of application and date of clearance in each case should be available for reference by any applicant. If possible, copies should be publicly displayed. Public assessment of tax, exemptions, grants, etc. to ensure there are no complaints, undue preferential treatment. Several states have declared all Gram Panchayat plan documents related to beneficiary selection, budget cost estimates, etc. to be public documents. A daily notice to be posted at the site of all development works lists name of workers, wages paid, cost and quantities of material, transport charges, etc. However, social audit arrangements have mostly been ineffective because there is no legal provision for punitive action. States should enact legislation to facilitate social audit by the Gram Sabha. Appropriate institutional level for social audit. The most appropriate institutional level for social audit is the Gram Sabha, which has been given watchdog powers and responsibilities by the Panchayati Raj Act in most states to supervise and monitor the functioning of Panchayat elected representatives and government functionaries, and examine the annual statement of accounts and audit reports. These are implied powers indirectly empowering Gram Sabha to carry out social audits in addition to other functions. Members of the Gram Sabha and the Village Panchayat, Intermediate Panchayat and district panchayat through their representatives can raise issues of social concern and public interests and demand an explanation.
Wow, one day you shared a very good information with me.
Yes, well, did Pushpa auntie also tell you something about it?
Yes, she told me about the importance of right to information for Gram Sabha members.
Tell me about it too.
Yes, why not? Listen carefully.
Right to information for members of Gram Sabha. The Indian Constitution gives the right to freedom of expression to all citizens of the country. That is, every citizen of the country has the right to have his own independent opinion on any subject and to share it with other people. But many independent thinkers have always believed that in the absence of information and transparency, freedom of expression has no value. Right to information plays an important role in strengthening and citizen-centric development of large democracies like India. Talking about local governance, the right to information opens the way of transparency in administration from the state to the panchayat level. Under this act, any citizen of India can obtain information from any government authority. Arrangements have been made to provide information from government authorities within 30 days. If the information sought relate to life and personal liberty, there is a provision to provide such information within 48 hours. Under this act, all public authorities have to protect their documents and keep them safe in the computer. In case of dissatisfaction with respect to the content of the information received, non-receipt of information within the stipulated period, etc., appeal can be made from local to state and Central Information Commission. It is needed to make the social audit by the Gram Sabha more effective. The Gram Sabha should have the mandate to inspect all public documents related to budget allocations, list of beneficiaries, assistance under each scheme, muster rolls, bills, vouchers, accounts, etc. for scrutiny, examine annual statements of accounts and audit reports, discuss the report on the local administration of the preceding year, review local development for the year and any new activity program, establish accountability of functionaries found guilty of violating established norms or rules, suggest measures for promoting transparency in identifying, planning, implementing, monitoring and evaluating relevant local development programs, ensure opportunity for rural poor to voice their concerns while participating in social audit meetings. Social audit committees. Social audit committees can also be used for auditing the performance of all 3 PRI tiers with the Social Audit Committee at each level. These committees should not be permanent but can be set up depending on the nature of program or scheme to be audited. Social Audit Committee members can be drawn from various program stakeholders. It is advisable to use the services of the retired functionaries of different organizations, teachers or persons of impeccable integrity living in the Zilla Panchayat or Block Panchayat or Gram Panchayat. Both facilitators and social audit committee members can be trained by social audit expert. Stages in social audit in local bodies. Clarity of purpose and goal of the local elected body. Identify stakeholders with a focus on their specific roles and duties. Social auditing aims to ensure a safe for all stakeholders. Knowledge of performance indicators which must be understood and accepted by all. Indicator data must be collected by stakeholders on a regular basis. Regular meetings to review and discuss data and information on performance indicators. Follow-up of social audit meeting with the Panchayat body, reviewing stakeholders' actions, activities and viewpoints, making commitments on changes and agreeing on future action as recommended by the stakeholders. Establishment of a group of trusted local people including elderly people, teachers and others who are committed and independent to be involved in the verification and to judge if the decisions based upon social audit have been implemented. Findings of the social audit should be shared with all local stakeholders. This encourages transparency and accountability. A report of the social audit meeting should be distributed for Gram Panchayat auditing. In addition, key decisions should be written on walls and boards and communicated orally. Steps in social audit. Social audit calendar. The Social Audit Unit SAU prepares the social audit calendar for the Gram Panchayat in the state. Selection of village resource persons, VRPs. The VRPs are identified by the Social Audit Unit in each state. The VRPs should be drawn from the following groups. Members of SHGs, preferably women members. Worked under MGNREGA or have family members who have worked under the MGNREGA. Preferably women or person belonging to the SC, ST, notified tribes, de-notified tribes, other marginalized groups. Youth from rural groups, Nehru Yuva Kendra, Bharat Nirman volunteers. Training of VRPs. The identified VRPs will attend the training program on key aspect of MGNREGA, social accountability and social audit. Consolidation of records. The block office will provide all the required documents and the social audit team will cross-check and verify these documents. They will ensure that all the records against the total expenditure are made available. Verification. The social audit team will cross-verify the records with the beneficiaries and work side as follows. They will verify the documents received from the program officer and the Gram Panchayat. Through door-to-door verification, they will meet all the workers who have worked under MGNREGA during the financial year. They will check if the full wages have been paid to the workers. They will visit all the work sites, take the measurements and check the quality of work. They will conduct 100% verification of all the executed work. Report preparation. The social audit team collects all the findings and evidences from the verification stage and prepares an issue-wise social audit report for the Gram Sabha. Social audit Gram Sabha. After the report preparation, the next step in social audit is to conduct a social audit Gram Sabha. The social audit team presents the findings from the verification stage to the people in the presence of an independent observer. The implementing agency needs to respond to the issue raised in front of the Gram Sabha. Public hearing. The purpose of the public hearing is to ensure that the order are issued on public platform and actions are taken on the social audit findings. Village resource persons. The village resource person, that is VRPs, serve as the most important link in the chain of the social audit process. They are the ones who perform the role of providing assistance to the community members, enabling them to conduct a social audit of their Gram Panchayat. The following are the key functions of VRPs during the social audit. Verify whether MGNREGA wage seekers received all their rightful entitlements. Verify whether assets created under MGNREGA were built as per the norms recorded. Assess who is drawing benefits from the works created under MGNREGA and whether works were created keeping in mind the local development requirements of the Gram Panchayat. Verify whether process of implementation of MGNREGA in the Gram Panchayat were as per the provisions of the Act and its guidelines. Ensure proactive disclosure of all information pertaining to MGNREGA to the residents of the GP in a manner that is easily understandable. Checklist for execution of works. Execution of works includes maintaining the inventory of sanctioned project, which is recorded in the work register. The work register also contains information regarding the implementation agency, cost of works, location completion date, and expenditure incurred. The work register is maintained at both GP and block level.
You know, Nanni, social audit can also check resources.
How is that one day?
Yes, wait, I will tell you.
Resource check and social audit. All the works sanctioned for GP are recorded in the work register. Works recorded in the work register can be tallied with meeting register of Gram Sabha GS to ensure that all works are approved in GS. Works recorded in the work register are also required to be checked with the shelf of the works prepared for Gram Panchayat. Works taken up are prioritized for execution. Estimates are available with GP for the works taken up. Social audit resource persons may examine whether estimates are descriptive to show the quantity of item of works rate for each item. Rates taken in the estimates are adapted from the latest schedule of rates SOR. proportion of labor to material is described in the estimate and it is within the mandatory limit of 60/20 material component cannot exceed in the ratio beyond 20. Adequate provisions have been incorporated for worksite amenities for the beneficiary laborers. Some beneficiaries can also be interviewed to assess that the identification of the work was done in a transparent manner with the involvement of local stakeholders and they were involved in the preparation of the estimate.
Wow, Vande! Well, let me also tell you about the estimation of tasks and checking the list.
Yes, please tell me.
Yes, it is fine, but you will have to buy me sweets.
Yes, why not? Now tell me.
Checklist for measurement of works. Social Audit Unit SAU resource persons may examine whether periodicity for measurement of work has been specified daily or weekly. Work was actually measured as per the specified periodicity. Measurement has been recorded with the clarity and there is no overcutting. Abstracts of material consumed and the labor engaged are recorded. Some beneficiaries can also be interviewed to assess whether they felt that the measurement of work was fair and transparent. Some beneficiaries can also be interviewed to assess that the worksite facility, medical aid, drinking water, shade and creche were available. Tools of social audit. There should be a favorable environment building process before the social audit. Simple IEC materials on creation of awareness about entitlements to be circulated. Be polite to worker and beneficiaries. Introduce yourself before starting the interview, interaction or group discussion. Honor the request of beneficiaries if she or he makes any. Cross-check the information before coming to the conclusion or writing the report. Cross-verification is a must. Publicly read out the evidence to the beneficiary before taking his/her signature. Ask the people who have shared testimonials to come over the public meeting to give their testimony in person if possible. Protect the safety and security of the beneficiaries. Make people aware about their rights and entitlements during the survey and during public meetings. Take extra steps to ensure vulnerable groups like SC, ST, differently abled, single women-headed households during the process. Cover all villages and hamlets as 100% verification needs to be done. Maintain a neutral stand by interacting with various groups in the village instead of just the powerful one, such as the Sarpanch, ward members, secretary, Gram Rozgar Sevak, maid and others. As far as possible, try to stay in public buildings. Don'ts of social audit. Don't force beneficiaries to sign any documents, testimonials. Don't be judgmental. Don't misuse any record of others. For instance, borrowing or workers' job card and not returning it. Don't take undue favor, hospitality, and transport from others during the process. Avoid taking advantage from people in powerful positions. Don't drink alcohol during the process. Key factors for successful social audit. Level of information shared with an involvement of stakeholders, particularly of the rural poor, women, and other marginalized sections. Commitment, seriousness, and clear responsibilities for follow-up actions by elected members of the Gram Panchayat. Involvement of key facilitators in the process. Conclusions. To sum up, the following proposals can be made to make social audit a regular and effective institution to promote the culture of transparency and accountability through the Gram Sabha. Enhance Gram Sabha power to make them effective instruments of participatory decision making and ensuring accountability of Panchayati Raj institution in local development planning. An agency like an ombudsman can be set up to look into complaints of local maladministration. Development functionaries found guilty of violating established norms for local development planning should be punished. It is important to ensure that rural poor are given due protection when they wish to stand up to speak against any misconduct.
Today I got to know a lot from you.
I also learned a lot from you one day.
Social audit is really necessary for democracy.
Yes, that's right. We'll conduct social audit.
We'll take the country forward.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.